It's the Brad and John Show.
John, I have to tell you, I think I'm still feeling the effects of the muscle relaxant, which is rubbing off on me. Either that or I can't see where the crap because my eyes messed up. Okay, John. Are you there, John? Did I lose John?
I am here, yeah.
Okay.
Brad.
I think I have.
I'm here, Brad.
I think I have my thing fixed. What does that sound interesting? I think I have my thing fixed where I was trying to play this yesterday. This was sent to me. And matter of fact, what's interesting was, oh, did I lose it again? Damn it. I'm just having a crap day. Oh, no, here it is.
It's okay, Brad. You started this segment by talking about muscle relaxers and rubbing it out. So I'm not sure exactly where we go from there.
Okay. I'm going to play this on the air, and I'm going to feed it down the line to you because you have to hear this, okay? And this was sent to me. But we haven't talked about her for a while. This is sent to me by producer Christy, okay? Producer Christy, and I will. Oh yeah,
I
will tell you
her.
right
She's
now. This is PG-13. There's nothing in here that is, matter of fact, the bad words, the potty mouth words have been edited out, but there are other parts of this which are PG-13. So if you're in the car with your kids, you might want to go or tune into, listen to Guy Phillips and Mike Wall and Y98 or something like that. Okay.
Go ahead, Brad.
This is Jon Stewart. Okay, so, John, I'm going to play it. So start to take your headphones off. Hopefully it should come down the line.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not going to play. Hold on.
He's a miracle worker.
Trump just performed an actual miracle before our eyes.
He was saved to do things like he did today.
He's got just a special anointing.
Prophecy, destiny, and divine purpose. President Trump is God's chosen instrument for this moment in time.
I've seen the hand of God on him for a very long time. You know, we're saving Christianity. We're saving God.
To Republicans, king is a demotion. He's not a king. He's a deity. Sent by God to bring peace to all of mankind. A Jesus-like figure. I mean, I get it. There is a lot of crossover. That's why tonight I thought we'd play the hottest new game show on basic cable. Jesus or Trump?
Bing bong.
All right, here we go. Get out your scorecards. First quote. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. I'm starting off with a tough one, purposefully. I'm going to give everybody a second to lock in their answers. Jesus Christ, that's Jesus. Number 2, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. That's another tricky one. I want you to take Jesus again. That was two for Jesus on that. I did try and her. Please wait till after I finish the quote before you lock in your... Please. I did try and her. She was married. And I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where they have some nice furniture. Ma'am. Please respect the other contestants. I moved on her like a bitch. But I couldn't. Don't boo, it could be Jesus. And you are risking eternal life. But I couldn't get there, and she was married. Then all of a sudden I see her. She's now got the big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her look. End quote. Lock in. That one was Trump. That was Trump.
Bing bong.
Yeah, you got that. So if you ask, is Trump a king? Nay, nay. He is the King of Kings. And that, my friends, is a reason to rejoice. Not like that.
Okay, did you hear that, John?
I did. Yeah, what a fun game show. Right? And I guess the idea is that Trump is a fallen man and we should not deify him. I guess that's the surprising thing.
Well,
that's the takeaway, right?
Two things. I thought it was funny because last week, or what was last week, the week before, time flies when you're having fun, you did the Taylor Swift challenge where every day we had a different, is it Taylor Swift or Cori Bush? Is it Taylor Swift? Remember we did that? Remember?
Yeah, we did.
So he's doing, is it Jesus or Donald Trump? And you know what's so funny about this is, Jon Stewart, okay, I've never watched his show on a regular basis because I just, I don't have a TV anymore. And the stuff I do watch, I watched stuff that ends up on YouTube, and I can't remember where this came from. This might have been on YouTube. It was sent to me by, matter of fact, it was on YouTube. It was sent to me by producer Christy. And I thought it was so funny because of the fact that I see, once again, I don't understand this whole crazy king thing. It's funny because somebody said over the weekend, hey, if he was king, he would say, hey, you can't protest, and they wouldn't protest. You know what I mean? They would have sent out the army and essentially blocked everything off. But instead, they get mad when he trolls them with. And by the way, I was correct on this. Remember, Kenny Loggins was upset about the fact that he used the danger zone thing. They re-edited the video and they took that out. The video
well, that would make sense. You don't want to make Kenny Loggins mad, do you?
And more importantly, Giorgio Moroder. You don't know who Giorgio Moroder is?
No, I don't. Who's that?
Giorgio Moroder was a very famous, I don't know if he's still alive or not anymore, but there was a time when he was like the hot guy in the music industry. He did a lot of stuff with Donna Summer. He did a lot of disco stuff, and I believe he was the co-writer of that song, Danger Zone, and he did other music within the original soundtrack of Top Gun. And I believe he was partially responsible for writing the love theme that Berlin did, Take My Breath Away, that kind of stuff. Okay, so anyway, that was the interesting thing on that. But see, here's what I like about Jon Stewart, okay? He doesn't take things too seriously, rather than these other guys like Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel who are, and Jon Stewart does this, and I think it's the kind of thing where if you love Trump or you hate Trump, you find that funny. Don't you think, John?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, you can tell. And by the way, his selection of quotes and his presentation and the way he pitched it was really funny.
Yes, exactly.
It wasn't mean-spirited.
Right, that's my point. The point is that what's happened to, and if I've got a quote I'm running here at the radio station we're using for Phil, where Mike Wallace is interviewing Johnny Carson, and the question comes up, why are you not using your show for a political advantage? And he essentially says, I'm an entertainer. He says, I don't do this for political, and he comes out and says, it's a famous quote. Have you ever heard this we're playing? I should send it to you.
I haven't, no.
Okay, he comes out and he says, this could be used, and it's interesting because he's like foreshadowing what's happening with the Kimmels and the Colberts and things like that. He's essentially saying, look, I have a lot of power, and I think that I would be wise not to use that power to influence politics. And I think to myself, man, Jimmy Kimmel, because all the late night guys all pay homage, whichever you want to call it, to. They play homage to Johnny Carson, who was the king of late night TV. Late night TV hit its pinnacle under Johnny Carson, and it has never been the same ever since. You look at the numbers. Carson used to pull insane numbers at night now. If you take all the shows and combine the audience, including Gutfeld, you don't even have like a third of what Johnny Carson's numbers used to be. So the point being is he felt he had that position that he could use, but he felt that would be abuse of the position by being very political. And if you go back to the old Johnny Carson days, in his monologue, he skewered the president all the time, but it was always funny stuff. It was like this with Colbert. It's funny stuff. Why are we so serious? Why, if you say something about Obama, you can't say anything bad about Obama. Matter of fact, it was sort of funny because I heard this morning in 97.1. I shouldn't talk about this, but Mark Cox is playing a news report from CNN from 2010. Okay, have you heard this so far, John? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I haven't.
The news report is CNN is getting a guided tour of the White House because of the fact this was the renovations to the White House that Obama did, which added a basketball court to the White House. And they talked about it cost $356 million, this renovation of the White House. So what's the big controversy right now, John?
That President Trump is spending private money to do a ballroom.
But he's terribly messing up the White House. He
needs approval. He needs regulatory approval to do that.
And I found a picture which was fascinating. At first, I did not believe this picture, but I did research on it. It's a picture from inside the White House, hollowed out. All it is walls and a ceiling and a dirt floor. This is the White House. Under, guess which president, John?
Barack Obama.
Missouri's own Harry Truman, back in the late...
No, not the venerated Harry Truman.
Yes. He completely redid the inside of the White House. They kept the walls up. They tore everything out of the White House. Literally tore the interior out of it. All the floors, the whole bit. And there's pictures of this. If you don't believe me, and they're not AI pictures. I've seen these pictures before. They completely redid the inside of the White House from the ground up. Literally, the only thing left was the roof, and they actually show like steel structure that's like holding up the roof and the walls and things like that. And they rebuilt the White House from the ground up on the inside. So here Trump's getting grief because of the fact that he's building a ballroom and it's private money. But yet when Barack Obama put a basketball court in, oh, that's great. It's wonderful. And it's only $356 million of taxpayer money. Who cares? Is our press biased or what, John?
I think they should give everybody muscle relaxers and set up a video camera and watch their knees buckle.
John, I'm going to get up the air here, and I'm going to try to get a hold of my ophthalmologist, see if I could get in to see my ophthalmologist because of the cable tie that went into my eye and damaged my eye yesterday. But the problem is I may have to call you because I don't know if I can drive. I may have to crawl out of the studio, and you may have to come pick me up to take me to my ophthalmologist.
Yeah, not happening. I'll send you an Uber.
Because my knees don't work.
Well, good luck, Brad.
By the way, John.
Hey, I'll see you on FM 104.5 later.
I don't know if I told you this or not, but I'm going to move the radio station to England. And in England, the call letters start with G. And I'm going to request the new call letters for the station as GIMP. So
that'd be perfect for you, Brad. It's a fetish for some.
John, have a good day. And
see you tomorrow, Brad.
Do me a favor, John.
Yeah?
Stay off those damn towers, okay?
I will.